Sorry, I'm a little late. Celeste has been struggling to load. It still is, and it may not load this time. Hopefully it will. Let's see. It's currently frozen. Hopefully I can play Celeste today. If not, then I guess, I don't know. I don't have an alternate stream planned. Surprisingly. Oh, we're back. So I started a Archipelago randomizer with some friends. And I'm thinking that's probably why it's struggling to load. And apparently I need to update Everest, but I don't really need to. Okay. It is really laggy. I don't know if that's because I have a new Everest update available. If it continues to be laggy, I'll back out and update, but I don't think I'll need to. Oh, right. So far, not looking so great. But it's also got to load the level. Forgot how to play this room. I'm remembering. Anyways, as I was saying, Archipelago. That's been a lot of fun. I'm just playing Celeste and Hollow Knight. I do need to actually catch up on that. I haven't put my work in for Hollow Knight in a while. I got important movement items. I don't remember how to do that part of this room. What I'm currently doing there seems wrong. Guess I just need to leave earlier. Or maybe get around to that side. I don't know how that's gonna help. How to do this room? Cannot remember. Okay, it's definitely not just going over like that, because I've thrown myself at that enough to acknowledge that that's not going to work. This is laggy. I'm so surprised that I died while I couldn't do anything for 15 seconds. Trying to think about what I could do to get across. I know I did that last time. I know I was successful in that last time, but I really don't remember what I was doing. It can't just be hopping over like that. I think I need to hop off later let me test some ideas. So, see what happens if I just jump off later. Nope. I think I just need to get to the other side. Yep, okay. And if I hold grab there, I should grab onto the dash block. Okay. I forgot to hold grab again. At the very least, I shouldn't be holding right. Okay, so I do want to jump over that immediately. Okay, never mind, holding grab doesn't work. Unless I maybe hold grab and do no input. I did tap right again. I gotta stop tapping right. Grab, no input. Okay, that one I did not hold right. So if I hold left, or if I do a climb jump, then that should work. Yep. I want to do that. Oops. Okay, that's pretty straightforward at the end. Oh, I thought I was dead. Okay. I just dashed right off. I don't like jumping off moving platforms and back on them. Okay. I did not mean to do an upright, but I was a bit lost on what to do there. I now have a better idea. Okay, I don't know why I tried to do a reverse, that was bad planning. I can just do that. Oh, cool, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad they put random invisible blocks. That makes me happy. Okay, so here I need to do that, to that. There's the invisible blocks. Okay, I can plan that a little better. Ow. Let's see. If I grab that, I can see that there's a invisible block right here. And one right here. I think there's one right here. Nope. Well, I see it now. I thought I saw one and I did not. What a fun gimmick. I'm so glad this is something I have to work with. it's one on the left, right here, one right here. I can probably just go straight to the bubble. Guess I do it down right out of that bubble. I wanted to do a wall bounce off because I'm greedy. And I still kind of want to do a wall bounce off the invisible block. But I think that's a bad idea. So, let me just get an idea. Okay, I think I just downright upright. I don't need to find invisible blocks anywhere. Maybe later in this room, or in the level. But not immediately right there. Oops, I forgot where it was. Alright, so downright upright, upright up. I got afraid. Okay. I could do a wave dash, or I could go directly there. I'm gonna go directly there because I feel like I'll mess up the wave dash now that I'm thinking about it. So I think I just need to jump and maybe upright, but probably just a right. Can climb up the crumble blocks and wait a second. Then dash up when the bunny's right. Immediately get out of there. Oops, I did an upright instead of a right. Celeste tragedy. I don't know why I wanted to change up my strategy there. Felt the need to go a little faster. Probably because I did a wall bounce. Oops. Oops again. Okay. This part wasn't that bad. Oh, one cooked. I could have grabbed, but I did not think about it. Oops, I forgot where it was again. That probably will be my last death to that block, not knowing where it is, because I feel pretty close to finishing the room. It's currently at the top of my mind. Yep. Oh, that's the end. Oops. hate the hitbox on that. Sorry, I got distracted. I just really want to use a cassette boost in my strategy, I'm gonna be honest. That's why I keep dying there. I hate it. Well, that sucks. I just read that wrong. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that first Dust Bunny. Sometimes it's round like that and sometimes it's flat. Oops. Yeah, I thought it was too low. Yeah, no, it's really wide, but it's still the same hitbox. Thread the needle between the seekers. I'm a little confused on what to do after this. I just gotta peek at something. The Seeker. He'll grab that crystal and dash up, and I guess you'll have to assume it'll be in the middle at that point. And then you can bounce on, go over, and just right to the feather. Up. I don't think you can jump dash that high, but it might be worth it to try. Because I think that feather is gonna mess you up if you try and just go straight for that coin. Maybe you could dash with feather and fast fall, and then bunny hop off the platform before it goes somewhere. I assume it's gonna go over here. Maybe not. Dash right out of crystal, and then wall bounce off that to get into this crystal. You just want to ride over here, then dash up, yeah, so ride this, it'll line you up for the pixel perfect drop, where you could dash demo, but I think that It's not too precise of a demo. That might be a better option, but otherwise, you fall through. Let's see. So this is pixel perfect on both ends. If I want to, I can use my dash to get to the other side of it and do a neutral off. That's what's happening there. And if I do the neutral, I can fall into that crystal, right, and then right out of the bubble into that wall, where I fall, and there's that dash block, which will presumably be on the right, which I can demo through with the dash block, or I could probably just crouch down. I want to wait for this block to move over to the right. I don't know how to jump that high. I guess I have to dash up here and maybe there's a block somewhere. I'm annoyed I can't see further down. Just get set blocks there. Make the shot. What? Oh, well, once into that, they're telling me the borders of a invisible wall. So I wall bounce up. And just dash into the heart. Okay. I think I understand the intent. This is very odd to read. Okay, I've got an idea on what to do in everything in this room though. And I'm sure whatever I couldn't see will be helpful. Well, that didn't work how I thought it would. Guess I need to fall a little further into the crystal. Okay, I should have just dashed right again. I am going to try dashing out of the feather. That's what makes the most sense to me. Oops. Ow. That's really weird timing. I will likely die there again in the future. Okay, I was right. I predicted a lot of correct things about that block. Oops. fastball. Well, corner pop time, I guess. Oops. Fastball faster. I was holding down the whole time, I just need a bunny hop faster, is what I meant. Too far from the wall again. Well, alright, that's not as bad as I thought it was. I realized I was too far from the wall, but I thought I might be far enough to not even hit the bunny. Back here again. There we go. Okay. Well, I want to be about central on the block. That's too far to the right. Alright, yeah. Oh, is there an invisible block somewhere? Okay. Oh, great. I don't know if it was a cassette invisible block. That's what happened. Blue. Pink, blue, 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 pink, blue. That's really distracting. I'm just gonna assume it is a cassette block, and that I'll be able to barely see it somehow, now that I know it's there. If it is a cassette block, I'm glad I got lucky, and that I was able to see it the first time. Okay. It is a cassette block. Okay, and that's just a dash up. Okay. I get it now. It's not the hardest thing to see, but it's pretty annoying. It not being the hardest thing to see does not mean it is easy to see. Oops, I felt like I needed to correct a little bit by going to the right. Bad idea. Nice save. Bad positioning. I did one of those dash buffers a little early and missed it, but I still saved it. A quick reaction. Oh, I slid. I missed the buffer again. But that time I did not recover it. Oops. Oops. know why I'm playing that beginning part so aggressive, like I need to get in there really quick, because I really don't. I was surprised that hadn't happened yet. I don't trust that alignment. That I do. Okay, off. On. Oops. The point of that was that I then wouldn't have to be looking at the invisible block while I did that, but didn't change anything. I'm gonna start doing that so I can get here a little bit faster. I really don't need to. I think it will cause me generally more harm than good. But it'll be more fun. Okay. Started on a different cycle that time. For the set blocks. I kind of forgot I was doing something there. I barely need it. Bad lag. Oof. Well, old strats. That's a funny idea, I like it. Oh, messed it up. Yeah, I should have dashed down. I know I was too far to the right, but I didn't think about how to correct for that. Yeah, I was just kind of like, oh, that's unfortunate. Guess I'll die. That's fine. Hello, welcome in. 5 Dark has been very fun. I think invisible blocks are annoying. But otherwise, I've enjoyed. I am pretty close to finishing, which is very clear with the cassette blocks, but I also know all the strats I need to get to the end of this room. I just need to put them all in one place. I keep on dying there because my focus is not on the precision, it's on timing. So I just need to figure out the timing and then just trust that it'll work. So trying to think about both at the same time, so they will both be bad. I thought it was too low there. Alright. That was really funny. Oh, they give you a respawn? That's really nice. I don't hate this invisible block because they also give you a respawn there. I mean, it's very clearly that it is an invisible block. What if I just went over it? I can't hit this wall bounce. Okay, they continued it off screen. I skipped the lore. There was lore in here. Oh my god, I did. Business card? Who's got a business card? New blog? Whoa. Theo's been here. That tracks. I'm very glad Theo was here so he could put a business card for his Blue Sky accounts. Great. Thank you for calling that out. I would have missed that. Yeah. That is completed. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do for Chapter 6, and I'm also terrified. Wow. I'm not allowed to die ever again, looks like. Like on Chapter 5 or on Chapter 6? I assume you meant 5 because I was still on it at the time. Oh, interesting. That's fun. Oh, right. Why do you create? Why do I create, huh? I don't know. I just do it. So true. Yeah. Sounds right. How can you be so certain that there is a reason? Yeah, Chapter 6 really is just like, we wanted more core content, so we did this. Not the downwind. Ew, not the downwind. Damn. I mean, I figure... Oh wow, yeah, that ledge is really useful. I assumed that it would line up without... Oops. That's so tragic. That is so tight without that ledge. I want to try it without the ledge. Ew. I don't know, I'm dashing in now. If I take too long in this room, I'll probably stop using the ledge. Because it's faster. Oops. Oh, I guess that could work too. Okay, I should have tried to do that. Bad idea. Experiencing skill issue. I guess maybe I'm supposed to dash down there. Maybe that's what I'm missing. And there's a wall there. I think that's right. Okay. I figured I can use this wall. Okay, I don't think I can really save a dash there. I'm welcome to use that dash crystal to go right, because it will respawn, and that way I won't have to worry so much about being exactly next to the wall. Oops. I'm just going to keep using this regardless. I lied when I said I might stop using it if I take too long in this room. Oops. I wish I could see a little further down so I can know if I'm going to need a dash or not. Because I feel like I'm dying just because I'm thinking about whether or not I need a dash. And of course a little bit of skill issue. I don't need a dash. I like that my problem is I'm dashing too early, and so I solved it by continuing to dash earlier. Oops. Whoa, I went right too early. I'm surprised that worked. I guess I can hold jump this whole time. That'll make that line up better. I've been playing a lot of Silksong lately, and my jump button in Silksong is my grab button in Celeste. And so I keep on pressing grab, thinking that I'm gonna jump, and it's not happening. I don't know why Celeste isn't reading my mind on what I'm trying to do. It happened when I also played Hollow Knight, because same commands there. But and it's not even like every time, it's just like sometimes when I realize I need to jump, then I press the wrong button. True. It's mostly if I don't think about what I'm going to be doing, and then I'm suddenly like, oh, I need to jump. That's when I accidentally do it. Wrong input. Okay, I need to space that better. Nice. Yay. Oh, I timed that wrong. Not that it really would have done anything, except been a little funny. Honestly, it's funny enough, I want to try it. Still too early. Let me just double check that this block is going to respawn. Alright, so that was a good thing to check. Can't believe they hate funny gimmicks. Funny Celeste mechanics. A little off. Let me just get my lava neutral positioning back. There we go. Okay, now I remember my positioning a little better. That was a really weird one. Sure. What? Oh, nice. Why do you create? For reasons far too deep for you to understand. You'd have to study and train for many years before you could begin to understand my reasons. Really? It must be very difficult for you then. Not particularly. It just takes a while at times. So true, Madeline Celeste from Monica's D-Sides. I don't know if that's a lava wall bounce or this block. It's gotta be go to that block, never mind. I like when you want the neutrals because funny. Oops. I like lava neutrals. They're silly. I probably wouldn't like it if it were a map that has like random number, maybe 8 octillion. Because I can really only get, I think my best I've ever got to is 5 in a row. Which is not 8 octillion. I guess I'm grabbing immediately, but I don't actually have to. Lava on the floor. Is that deadly lava? Nah, it's just playful lava. Why do you create? Because I love mountains and I want to have more mountains to climb. True! I'm making it like this because nothing exists in this way yet, and I feel very strongly that it should. Don't you think the mountain is already good as it is? Why change it? Change it? I'm not changing anything, I'm adding to it. Not that I wouldn't mind changing it, mind you. But yeah, I'm adding to it so we can keep having fun climbing mountains. Love. That word seems to be devoid of meaning in my world. How do you love? How to love? It's not a thing you can explain in words. Watch me, I'll show you. It'd be really fun if I started getting frustrated at this point. Because then I wouldn't love it. If I jump earlier, that's the solution. Oops, that's a... I felt very obligated to go in that corner. I did try to do the seat bump, I just missed it. I'm not very good at them yet. Here, let's seat bump for you. This is a really pointless place to do a corner pop. Yay. One more. This one's for me. Yay. Wow. So far I've been making a lot more progress in rooms than I thought I would. Is there a way I space this perfectly and slide in there? So that was a dash instead of a demo. I think it is probably theoretically possible, but I'm not gonna spend all my time trying to do that. I mean, then I could go find a mod that makes Meadow involved because she burnt all her hair off. That would be kind of funny. Let me confirm. That is a place where you can fit with... Nah. It would be a warm, comfy spot. I'll give it a few more tries. Maybe I'll try it every couple times after I die. Oh. So, apparently you don't actually even have to hold down in this. The game knows that you don't want to stand up. My hands are off the keyboard. Very comfy. The unfortunate news is that I cannot escape. Oops. I'm surprised I made it into that. Don't go too far to the left, actually. The rooms so far haven't been too bad. Like, I was destroyed by the difficulty spike between chapters last time. But so far, not the end of the world. Granted, there's probably still a lot of dark side left. Can no longer play game. That's close. Yeah, that sounds really interesting. Love to do that. If you want to send it to me, you could probably, if you have a Discord account, you can join the Discord, which is linked on Twitch, I think. I hope. But if that is not an option, then I can just say my account. I can put it in the chat. Nice. I guess you could also give a name of the map. Well, that sounds really cool. I've thought about trying to make a Celeste map, but I never have. Alright, let me first open Discord and make sure that I'm receiving friend requests, because I actually highly doubt I have that on. See if I can remember how to. Okay, I do have friend requests on. Perfect. And looks like my account is just Friender606. Alright, well I will probably accept that after stream. And then I'll also probably turn general friend requests off, because I think that's probably something I won't be wanting. Maybe, I don't know. Ow. Sudden skill issue is back. I should have waited for it to go up so I can get a clear positioning. There's a part of me that wants to just like hyper to that wall and do a neutral. Yeah, exactly. But I actually don't get a lot of friend requests, which is surprising, given that I do have it set to anyone. But I guess I also don't have like a popular name. Alright, so follow here. Yeah, if I remember to, I will turn it off after this stream. I definitely thought I had it off. Let's see. I just go now. Alright, what's the idea? I can quickly get a dash back actually, so I might try to buffer an up dash out of that. Honestly, I probably have it set to everyone because I changed it to that at some point for someone and then forgot to change it back. Alright, yeah, I gotta go straight for it. I fear the cycles. Bit slow on that. and also not positioned exactly where I want it to be. This is probably going to take a little while for that positioning. See the game as a grid. Okay. So this one I want to land on. This one I want to land on. This one I don't want to land on. This is a very goofy room. Silly even. So I gotta leave earlier off that spring, not spring, to go to that wall. I can probably do that all in one cycle. That's the idea. I was wait. I was trying to say I waited too long and I was late at the same time, and I just said I wait. I was wait. I forget I have emotes sometimes. That was scary. I also love my emotes. I know that's shocking. It's very rare to find someone who loves their original characters. Dog. Sounds like somebody probably used the door. I guess I should be in the habit of crediting the artist anytime that my emotes are mentioned. Generally, they're by Weird Goldfish on Reddit, so I found them. But I do not know other platforms they use. I should probably research that so I can give them full credits, because they deserve it. And there's also a few by other people. Got one during Art Fight, and one was also commissioned from a person I found on Reddit. A lot of things were weird on that one. Ow. Okay, I want to head a little later on there. So I can do that, get there. Okay. I'm starting to understand the ideas a little better. I like that I'm not really thinking about where I'm landing. I'm just landing in the spot that looks right. I guess that is thinking about where I'm landing, but I'm kind of doing it by muscle memory a little bit. I had to do a quick check there that my stream title was actually the right title. Flashbacks to yesterday, where it was talking about doing the summit and I was not doing the summit. Not yesterday, I didn't stream yesterday. My previous stream, which must have been Wednesday? Cannot remember. Yes, very comfy, very warm. I mean, I never really see Madeline in the lava. She kind of dies the moment she touches it. But clearly she knows how to do lava neutrals by barely touching the lava. So surely she'd be fine with a little bath. She just doesn't like water. Uh-oh. I brought up a contentious point. Also, she does not mind water. Does this mean that in Madeline's world, lava is not considered wet? Because why else would she die when she touches it? I have no formed opinions on the level of the wetness of lava. I generally do not participate when people are like, but what about this? But also I do like to talk about that because it's a way to get people talking. Not that one specifically. I guess I could wait until they're at the top. That might line up my cycles better. I'll try it. I got distracted. It's funny how hard it is to talk while playing Celeste, and also how many people talk while playing Celeste. Like, it's really surprising to me that so many high-focus games have a very high streaming content, very high amount of streamers. And I guess that's probably because you have to think about it, it's more fun to watch. I don't really know why that is. Or if that's even true, in the sense that I'm putting it. High elevator shaft. Okay. So I am just going through the chapters, looks like. Ow. Yes, I use they them pronouns. That was a fun room. Really funny. This one shouldn't be too bad. I am having a skill issue with falling straight. Very known problem. There we go. Okay, don't fast bubble that. Oh, this one I can, but... I guess I could dash left too, and then I can fast bubble that. Oh, that sure left. This is interesting. Ow. I just gotta do this because it'd be funny. Okay. That is about how I expected it to end. Hello? There we go. Nice. Great. That looked like a block that was going to fall, so I didn't grab it. Oh. Oh, I didn't see the numbers in the background tiles. That's cool. And I can't go back down the... Oh, right there. Okay, there's the one. Nice. This is such a funny way to do things. What even is that? I don't even know how to process that dash and spinner bundle. Dash crystal. So I want to dash in there. There's so many... I don't understand how to read that. Ow. I think I just want to do that. Quite honestly. Oops. Oh, nice, that's a checkpoint. Oops, that didn't work how I thought that was gonna work. I got used to landing on the edges of things and assumed I'd need to land on that one's edge too. Oops. Those spikes were a little hard to see, and suddenly I thought there weren't spikes there. Okay, I really wanted to do a cassette boost. But that just feels like a bad idea. These seasides have been so interesting. They're definitely the hardest Celeste map I've ever done. But it's been so much fun. It's been good balance of difficulty, I think. And I think there's some points that I didn't like. But generally, this is probably my favorite map I've played. Yeah. I haven't done 9D. I'm doing dark sides first, but I know how to do ultras from just general Strawberry Jam. I did the gyms. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. I've done Ultra School. Oops. I feel like I have to use a dash there. Oh, I guess I should have looked for the invisible block. Oh, I'm trying to do this without a setup instead of using the free setup they're giving me. I don't know why I started doing a reverse there. Okay, so I've been in this prison a couple times. Definitely meant to do a... No, I'm not. I see. I felt like I needed to do a cassette boost, and I do not. Hi, lag. I can't believe they tricked me like that. Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing through the dash crystal because that's a lot easier. I'm glad they put a dash crystal there. I don't know, I'm not just dashing to the feather. Oops. That's fun. Okay, never mind. That's... Well, not never mind, that isn't fun. I thought it was going to be a really tight feather section. And so I was being sarcastic. But now that I know it's feathers and dashing... That was a bad idea. No, it wasn't. I need to do a wall bounce off that. What? I mean, that is fair. I'm excited to play it. Okay, I figured this would be an actual no sudden checkpoint in the middle of the room kind of room. After they trick you into thinking you're at the end. So I won't be doing that this stream because I'll need to download it and make sure it works and whatnot. But I will have a plan for that. And I can let you know when that is. If it doesn't work for you, we can work on a different time. But currently I don't have a plan for when to do that. Depending on how far into this I get, I would do it either Monday or Tuesday of next week. But I do need to catch up on some homework, so no stream on Tuesday this week. I was just saying that if when I do stream that map, then it'll probably be either Monday or Tuesday next week. And I'll let you know when that is so that you can be involved with the timing of it. Because I figure it'd be more fun to play the map while you're watching. So if that doesn't work, we can push it back later, but I can't really do it earlier. Could also maybe squeeze a stream in on Wednesday, but those are sometimes tough. Also, we can plan it out in DMs. Just brainstorming. Well, if you aren't able to watch, then I can start on other parts, like I can start 90. Got plenty more to do in D-sides. And also I'll probably finish Silksong somewhat soon, and I'm hoping to start speedrunning that. So I do have more plans for streams than that, is what I'm trying to get at. Oops. I completely thought I made it to that. Okay. Nope. Not okay. I like that this isn't really that hard. Like, it's pretty straightforward and reasonable. I feel like I'm just greedy. That's why I keep dying. Okay, I need to dash up into that. There we go. Oops. I guess if I fall there, I can think about the bottom two platforms and how they're going to be the same as the top two. So I can use that to try and catch myself. That is if I fall and I have a chance to think. I'm very afraid in this moment. I felt like they were going to do something with all those doors. But they did all have backgrounds of different areas. Okay, don't get those going down, get them going up. goes with my dash. Not with the dash, but because I have a dash. And just fall into them. And that'll solve the waiting for the door issue. Hitboxes on these are a little weirder than I thought they were. Do I have to use the feather to get that? Is it most reasonable to use the feather to get that? Yeah, I guess even if I do reach it, then I don't have much I can do from there. I want to check if this feather respawns. Doesn't look like it does. Alright, I figured it was... Yeah, I figured it was something along those lines, but... Did not know for sure. Glad to get confirmation on that. Let's see, so... Is that the idea? Don't entirely understand how to do this if my feather isn't going to respawn. Definitely isn't. I guess that would mean that getting back after hitting that is possible. It's the only other option I really see. That doesn't make sense. Can I make it back after grabbing this coin on the left? Is that the idea? Yes, it is. Okay. Now I understand. Should have buffered a dash. I just didn't think I was gonna make it. What even is the hitbox? Just slightly bigger than spinner hitbox. Well, I remember this. crouch. And to be more on the block. That'll work. Nice. I guess I didn't need to do a super into that. It's not too bad. I like that you don't actually need to do a Dream Hyper there. But it's the cooler way. Why do you create? I'll show you. Surely you must understand by now. I create because it makes me feel like home. I think I see. That does seem a bit interesting. Thank you. 99SR error. Hey, are you okay? I88FF error. Uh-oh. I could do that. Or hear me out here. Hear me out here. I can space that perfectly and then be really funny. It's definitely worth it. I mean, I know I can also probably just, like, make that. Yeah, really easily. But I just wanted to do a, yeah, spike ball. I've proven that there are other much easier ways to do this. But clearly, spike ball bounce is the best option. That one felt closer, but it was pretty far from the wall. Maybe lower, I think. Yeah. Nice timing. Still lower than that. What if I super from there? Way too high. Or, whoa, way too low. Okay, if I just do a super off this, that'll let me have more time to fall. That was probably my closest one. Clearly this is what Monica had in mind. I like how pointless this is. I'm still going way too high. Yep. Huge golden strat. Hey, if anyone hits this with a golden, then they're crazy. I'm sure someone probably could. Hey, there it is. I'm curious. I think I would like to try it out for myself. The process of creation. Maybe this will, error. Wow. I mean, if you want to try, go for it. But I feel like if you get a golden this far, that feels like a really easy way to lose a golden. Yeah. Like, if it were earlier, I could see it, because it'd be funny, and it's not really that much of a loss if you die. I need a wall bounce off this. Oh, that is not... There were a series of things that I did not expect to happen. Firstly, I didn't realize that was a crumble block, and I also didn't realize that there wasn't anything on top of it. Nice. Yeah, I still haven't played 9D, so we'll see, but... 2 frame? That's insane. You're crazy. Oh. I'm too afraid of going left. There's 2 options here. Go left and dash. I don't know if that'll be easier than going up the top, though. Probably is, given what I just saw. Yeah, that is fair. Okay, I was hoping that would line up for me to demo up left, but clearly I need to just get the pixel perfect alignment and go up, so I'm going to try going left instead. Yeah, that'll probably be easier. Right, springs do that. Right, springs still do that. Me when the spring springs. I forgot to press jump. That wasn't even like a late or early input, that was just didn't press. I should get an input overlay. So I can't hide behind misinputs. And mostly because I think it's fun to see what inputs people are using. Timing all that second spring is a little weird. And I am having a skill issue. Sudden thought, I wonder how long I've spent on the very brief death animation in Celeste. So that feels like that's probably been a lot of my time playing Celeste. Definitely not the majority, because I would hope that I'm alive most of the time that I'm playing the game. But just random thought, because it's so quick. Right after. That makes sense. I just saw all that space, I was like, wow, they gave me so much room to breathe. One of my favorite feelings in Celeste's plural. One of my favorite feelings in Celeste is when you're like understanding the room and getting through it fluently. Or like when you're starting to get it together, you're like, I understand now. That's always a fun feeling. Especially when I was a lot less good at game. I was like, I'm never going to be able to do that. And then I figure it out and I'm able to do it. So I guess overcoming an obstacle. Dash is always either too far to the left or too far to the right. I very inconsistently get it at the right spacing. Actually, I don't think I've been too far to the right very often. I think it's too low. Yeah, definitely too low. don't think it's a matter of too low or too high though. It's probably too low or too far left. Which both actually are very similar. It's about when I dash out of my wall bounce and how good my wall bounce is. Tragedy. I've continually been pretty surprised by how far I'm actually able to get in these D-sides. Like, firstly, at the very beginning they were easier than I expected them to be. But then when Chapter 6 happened, when they were harder than I expected them to be. Summit was definitely the longest, so let's, well, maybe not longest, but longest difficulty with time. The stage that I played that was the longest with its difficulty. I don't know how to word this. Hardest map I've played. And I think a lot of that comes from it having long rooms. But, of course, there are long rooms with difficult mechanics. And I also went a little bit insane at the end and forgot how to play Celeste. I actually don't know if I've spent more time on the Summit there or Farewell. I mean, I know I've spent more time on Farewell, but I think like with my first playthrough, I don't know which one was harder for me at the time that I did it. Honestly, probably Farewell. Oh, okay, I'm doing that wrong. I just processed that I need a dash after that point. So I need to just stay where I am and land on the spring again. It's really weird that stuff lands on lava. Okay. That's the idea though. Good luck, me. So tight. I should think about this differently. I'm thinking about it with the fear of going too far to the left, but I should be, instead of worrying about how far left I am, just try to get as high as I can go. Because if I overshoot, then that's more correctable than undershooting. Once I've reached the point that I go past it, I can dial it back a bit. Oops. A bit too high. Yeah, that's definitely better. Ooh, there I hit the roof. I can dial it down a bit. Close. I don't know if holding jump affects your spring fall, but that might be worth it to do, if it does. Very precise movement going on here. So one of the things that I'm acknowledging that I'm doing is I'm holding left the whole time. And so a lot of the times when I die on the left hole, it's actually because I wasn't high enough to get over the spinners. So I held left for longer. So I need to be ready to actually let go of left. Okay. Let's see. Holding jump doesn't seem to make a difference. Bit late. I've been so close to the end so many times. That's closer. That time I decided not to go as close to that spinner wall as I was willing to get, because then I might be able to actually carry some momentum into it, which is probably a good choice. Oops, I tried to dash into the spring, which is a little harder when you don't have a dash. I let go of left because I got scared. Looks like in general, there are a lot of places that I need to hold left more than I'm actually doing it. Except for the beginning. that one I did hold for too long. That's a good start, I guess. It's funny how quickly I actually made it through this room. And then I missed my dash, like right at the end. I did a demo so I could process that I missed it before I actually died. Go. I thought I didn't make it over that. This is kind of fun. Yeah, right? Let's create together. Oh, okay. I mean, we don't have to if you don't want to. I do. It's just... Oh, never mind. Let's do it. What? I gotta see, does this one respawn? It does. You know what time it is. I'll use the blocks they gave me. I'll play the game the way they wanted me to. No, I won't. I'm a liar. I'm evil. Okay, I will. That is pretty tight. Or I could play it the funnier way. Oops, too early. So required for me to land on the right, so I can get a good angle out on the left. Possibly. Looks like it's that part of the stream where I try to lock in and I go quiet. I could try to time that, or I could just see when it lines up if I just go fast. Alright, I will just go fast. Repeat the same general moves every time. Make it there around that cycle. And then we can make it through those dust bunnies pretty easy. Okay, looks like I want to jump like right once the dust bunnies are going up. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, that'll work. I should have just waited. I didn't know that was a respawning dash crystal. I didn't even look at it. Okay, a little after they went up, looks like. Right then. Going a little bit too far to the left on that core block, I think is what they are called. Very creative name. I don't know what I would have named it. Oops. I'm not good at naming things, so I probably also would have named it core block. Point especially proven if that isn't its name. Okay, wait for that to respawn. Wait for the lag. Damn, I knew they were gonna do something to me. And that something is just make me think. It's fine, I'm back here. That was scary. Okay, I get a good bounce off it when it's up high. Oh, that has a timer on it. Okay. That's good news. I'm so glad to have that information. Well, I guess I am glad that that information I got. But I'm not happy about what it means. It means I gotta go quickly. It means I don't have time to think. Almost that was a weird bug. But I don't think it was. That seemed like enough time to get to that second bumper I saw. And if they let you sit there on that bumper all day, then it's going to be a lot easier. That was a little early. I think I should wait for them to start turning around when they go up before I jump off. Yeah, so like right there. Yep. Oh, Discord's dead. Tragedy. That was way too early. Coming up on 460 hours, actually. Just realized. I mean, coming up an hour away. But pretty close. Granted, this is only like half the hours I have in Celeste. And Steam, I'm actually approaching 1,000. That's a big number. That's a lot of time to spend playing Celeste. Very worth it. I don't know if I want a bumper boost there. It wasn't an accidental bumper boost, it just wasn't a very thought out bumper boost. Is that on a timer? I don't know. I thought it was, but it might have been a bug. It probably is. Is there a way I can get a good boost off that? I would do want to hit a little lower, but I'm afraid if I hit a little lower, then I will accidentally do a bumper boost again. And that is a good way to die. Nice. Error, error. Ah! I can't. I don't know what's happening to me. Error. What's wrong? That was nice, but I feel sick. Maybe this creating thing isn't for me. Really? But you're doing so well. You think so? Yeah, I think we made some really good stuff. I had a lot of fun. I especially liked that part where I had to jump around that dust bunny. What? Knock knock. Who's... what? I gotta go. What's happening? It's, sorry, I'll explain later. Bye. What? Ah. That was wow. That is one heck of a water boost. Anything to make it up that. So laggy. What? Farewell. I hope Error is okay. I wonder what they're up to. Painfully empty all of a sudden. My world growing darker and darker. I'm like a speck of dust amongst the planets and stars. I feel like I could fly away through the depth of space and nobody would notice or care. Am I dreaming? But it felt so real when we were talking and making art. Oops. Just breathe, Error. It's going to be okay. Well, I'm glad I went on top of this block, because that would have killed me if I didn't. Okay. Indecisive. I figured might as well enjoy the dream while it lasts. This is a funny room. Yep. That was a nice first try on that room. Yeah, I guess you're right. Gotta try and think positive, though the dream should change accordingly. Oops. I think it's a down left and then maybe just a left. Oops. I keep on forgetting that's not a red bubble. It could just be a down and then a left, but it could also be a down left and then a left. It certainly isn't any of the things that I've done. Oh, I can't buffer that, okay. I thought I buffered it the first time, but I actually just did it really late, looks like. Okay, it's not down left, so it's probably just left, or down and then left. Buffer the left dash. I forgot I was supposed to buffer there. Oops. Wrong direction. Comically late jump. I don't know why I forgot how to use dash blocks. There, that's better. Oh. Oops. I don't know if the idea is for me to avoid getting that bubble, or if I just need to try it better. Upright and then up. I shouldn't have fast bubbled out. Just gotta remember what bubble timing is. Maybe I will try and stall out the bubble a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay. I felt like I had to stall out the bubble by going right next to it. That feels like a bad plan. Got some downwind going. That was a laggy death. Somehow I tapped out. Hello Celeste, you okay? I don't know what's happening there. Too many fireballs. Alright, I have more time to wait than I thought I did. All those crumble blocks. Oops. So I can just use them smarter. Oh, apparently you can't buffer that. Another reminder that I'm bad at buffering inputs. My time is just a little bit off. I like that there's a question mark in the spinners. Oops. Oof, scary. Why do I create? I guess it's just for fun. I don't know if there really is a deeper reason. Ow, sudden jolt of pain. What just happened? I feel lonely. But yeah, might as well enjoy it while it lasts. I hope that someone will wake me up soon. classic card in the spinners. Okay, I can dash into that. Don't demo into it. Well, do demo into it actually. Just dash a little later, I think. Or a little lower. I don't know if later was an option. What? What? That almost killed me. I am very surprised I didn't die in any of that. Let's see, I need to see what I'm doing here. Here we are, at the edge of the upper mantle. You said you don't feel like going any further than this? Yeah, any deeper would be dangerous, I feel. Let's start from here. I remember this. Are you going backwards? But I don't have Battlein fighting me anymore. Hey, just saying. I respect your decision, but I'm still curious. Why not go all the way in? Could be fun. I feel like I couldn't be myself properly. I'd like to just be myself without anything that can make it more confusing. Blending into time and space, warping into you. I'm sorry, I don't know if that made any sense. I don't totally understand, but I trust your feelings. Well, let's go then. This is a fun concept for a dark side. At this point onwards. The rest was also a very fun concept, but I meant that as in the concept has changed. I don't know why I always need to hold left against that ball. Almost killed me. I didn't even notice the spinners for a second. Oops. There we go. Why is there wind? Wind with no visual effect. Scary. I like that it actually looks like chapter 6 now. I think that's funny. You know, that is fair. That is a thing that bumpers do. It has 2 goldens. Are the parts separated? Fair. Is there like something for getting both goldens? Like, well, I mean, if you do the entire chapter deathless, like, is there something extra than goldens? I don't know how to word this. That's so sad. There should be. I like that I'm always messing up on the same part of that bumper. Oops. Wait. Weird. I mean, like, I guess it's fair, but I feel like since they did separate it, I would stick with their choice. can no longer play game. Yeah, that is fair. I think I agree. Like, if there were a collectible for this, then I think it would make sense. I did it again. Ooh, third time? If I do that again, I should wait for the bumper to actually be on a good cycle to hit it. Instead of just throwing myself in that direction until it works. Oops. Tragedy. It's not too bad of a room though. A lot easier than some of the prior rooms. Oops. But Celeste is starting to wear me down for the day. Okay, I did interpret what was going to happen there correctly. Oops, then it goes down. Rip. Nice. I can't decide how to get that dash crystal. Like, I should just dash left. Wow, that was a lot easier when I did the theme. I don't know why that dash crystal is there. It didn't look like I needed it. Now I'm hooked. Okay, I was trying to hit it again, but now looking at it, I don't have to. And I can wait as long as I need to there. That one I do need a bumper boost on, I think. Or I need to bounce on it multiple times. Oops, I tried to dash into it. I keep on going down first. Efficient. Maybe not a bumper boost. I'll start retrying if I mess up and go down first. Because that's very slow. Okay, yes, do a bumper boost. And just do it well. There we go. Let me get my... Never mind, I was gonna get my dash back before I did anything. But I missed. I think that's what I need to do, is wait there. Oops. That would have been really funny if I made that. So I think what they want me to do, because they haven't wanted me to do bumper boosts in the past, I think they want me to land on this right here and do that. I think that's the intended strat. I will keep doing the bumper boost. Oops. Guess I'll die. Maybe I'll try the intended strat a little more. The bumper lines up nicer for it. High lag. The bumper doesn't really line up that well for anything, to be honest. Screw great lag. It's a fine place to have lag. Easy to just hold grab. Damn. I didn't know it was gonna go down. I think maybe I should just assume it's always gonna go down based on historical predictions of key blocks going. Coin block. I don't know what those are called. Oops. I think I can just do that, do a neutral off it. Hey Madeline, are you okay? I'm having this feeling again. I feel so weak, like my life force is lower than usual. More so than last time. Yeah, I feel like I'm fading away. Is this bad? It doesn't hurt. Maddie, do you want to stop? Let's go home, okay? Yeah, I guess we have to. Let's go then. I know a shortcut. I cannot do inputs. Let's take Granny's elevator. Come on, Maddie. Maddie? Maddie? I didn't realize that was going to be the end of the map. I just wanted to do a Holtra. Well, that was faster than I thought it would be. And harder, well, about as difficult as I expected. I guess next up would be Summit. I'm considering starting 9D. Also, are there cassettes for Core and Farewell? Because it's not displaying which chapter it is, and so I'm assuming there's not. But there's also space for it in the menu. There's space for it to have a cassette, so I don't know what to believe. I don't know if I'm gonna do 7 Dark or 9D. I should probably do 7 Dark. I'll at least get an idea of what it is. But I won't make it too far. Oh, the lore continues? Then yes, I will do 7 Dark next. What does it mean for something to have a purpose? How do you acquire a purpose, and how do you keep it? What choices lay open to you? Is it determined by what is allowed and what is forbidden? And is it chosen purely by you, or can it be influenced by others? And what if your purpose is wrong? Whoa. Alright, I have 2 dashes now. Well, this will be an experience of all time. At least the spinners are gay. This is gonna take me ages. I should be doing demo. Let's checkpoint 0. But I need to pay more attention to the things that I do on my first attempts, because I tend to make it a lot further on my first attempts than I do on my future attempts. I'm shocked. I thought this was going to be the easiest map in the game. Yeah, I don't plan to finish it this stream. Alright. How long is this one? Checkpoint 0. But I'm already at checkpoint 0. Is it the same layout? No, it's not. Damn. Bad wall bounce. But I do want to make, so I will probably end stream with, well, I will definitely end stream within the next hour. I don't know how far into the map I'll make it, but if I make it to like a checkpoint, then I'll end there. But I definitely want to get to 4 hours, 460 hours today, so that would be cool. But I will be throwing my spinners up myself at spinners a lot today. I will not be throwing my spinners at self today. Alright. I will go for that. That will be the goal. Oops. But have you taken into account that I'm incredibly inconsistent suddenly? Correction, I'm very consistent, but I'm just dying a lot. And I know I'm gonna miss the wall bounce again when I get there, so I'm gonna get nervous and be like, oh, jump immediately. Or maybe by talking I've reduced the nerves. No idea. Nice. Checkpoint 0. I did it. Let's see. I just want to be on the right wall, and then the left wall, and then the right wall. I'm not gonna grab them, because they will fall probably. So I'll do neutrals. Jump over there, up left, up right, dash right, climb, jump, climb, jump, climb, jump. Well, probably climb, jump, climb up, climb, jump over and around. And that'll fall onto that block. So fall down onto it, jump over, go there, dash through. Yes, I meant like the next chapter checkpoint. The next one with the mountain symbol. Okay, I saw that coming, honestly. That felt very much like a... Just kidding, that's not a checkpoint moment. What do you mean? I guess I don't understand. I mean, it does feel possible that the whole thing is one checkpoint. But because there is a screen transition there, I'm gonna wait until that to completely believe that. Can't space this. Oh, wide Madeline. Great lag spike moment. Bad lag spike moment. Oh, wait. I have an idea. I want to try something. I don't know if this is a good idea. But if I don't grab that checkpoint, then I might be able to grab it later. Maybe that's the idea for this level. It's a cool idea. If that is it. If not, then I guess I'll steal that and patent it. No, no worries. I get it. Pronouns are so wild. Okay. Almost made it to the point where I can test that. So basically they're making me do golden practice. Oops. It feels like the right idea. Yeah, I guess that is fair. Alright, well, I'll just go into the next screen, I guess. And then I'll probably close up stream. Oh. Now my big secret that I'm not very good at Goldens. Definitely a big secret that I keep and don't tell everyone. Oops. Oh. That was kind of funny. The way my demo lined up to be just under that. Let's see. Cool. So next screen is where I will end stream, which I will continue probably on Monday, depending on how things go during the week, but no stream, no additional stream this week probably, because I kind of didn't pay attention to my classes at all because Silksong released. So I need to do that now. I believe I do, which is that you can choose where your checkpoint is, but you only get one for the map. Well, this will be difficult. Doing something wrong because I need a dash there. Okay, I think that's the idea for this room, for this part. Maybe. I feel like there's something I should be understanding that I'm not getting. Oh, I think I understand what I didn't understand. Yep. Oops. Yeah, so this will take me ages whenever I do come back to it. But I don't think I will come back to it next stream that I do. Unless this... Oh, well, look at that. This world is bleak. If only one could do something about it. I only just started, but it's already kind of... This is easy. Have you got nothing harder for me, Mountain? Bring it on. I can take it. Hooray! Checkpoint 1. What is that symbol in the back? Down the clock. Or 4 hours and 60 minutes, I mean. Just start to get an idea of what's coming up. Oh, grab this so I can practice. I know I don't need to do an ultra there, but it's more fun. Oops. I mean, if you're gonna position me in the perfect spot to do the ultra, I might as well. Yeah, I just wanted to practice it, because I figure it's going to take me a while regardless. It's pretty easy to return to map and just go from this checkpoint. But now that I've been getting here pretty consistently, I will probably return to map. $190, not bad. Yep. That was the thought process. This part I need to practice. Unfortunately, no more ultra. But I missed the ultra. More fun. Well, we're coming down on the last few minutes of stream. I did want to end it on that previous checkpoint, on 0 meters checkpoint, but I also did want to get to 460 hours today. So that's the new stream end condition. Afterwards, I don't know if I'll raid. That spring's gonna take me forever to get the positioning on. It's kind of funny that the most readable rooms in I mean, not the most readable, but some of the most readable rooms are the ones where they actually finally give you binoculars. Like, I think this room is pretty readable. It's difficult, but I'm able to see and not like have to hesitate on what I'm supposed to do. Generally, my rule for consistency is get it 3 times in a row without dying or messing it up. So I won't be moving on to the next checkpoint until I do that. At which point I'll be less consistent at the previous parts again, but that's fine. Guess I'll pick them up quickly because I will have learned them. Oops, nice demo, I guess. I probably won't make it to the next flag. Well, definitely not the next flag. But I won't make it to that next part today, probably. I might have like 1 or 2 attempts on it. Maybe just 1. Maybe none, because there's only 1 minute left. Okay. Oops. A tragic end. Alright, I'm not gonna go at it again. Well, thanks for watching. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I don't really know what I'm doing. That looks mildly possible. There it is. 460 hours. So much Celeste for 1 file. Hey, I did it. How fitting. Alright. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I won't be doing a raid today. Goodbye. Oh, I'm at the wrong place. Goodbye.